Turkey, please. Turkey via Germany.
This question from Pakistani brother from Germany.
Not a Turkish brother? No. Oh. All right, Pakistan via Germany, huh? Right, please.
The Turkish republics, which previously were a part of Russia, the Turkish republics, which...
So the question relates to Turkey, all right.
Yes.
But it was sent by a Pakistani. Right.
The Turkish republics, which previously were part of Russia, are now free. Republic of Turkey is trying to unite them all and make a strong group of the Turkish of the people who are originally Turks. This ideology is very old idea. And what is Huzur's opinion about this subject?
I think this question is not rightly framed. It begins at a time which does not create the right perspective. Turkey was not a part of Russia. Russia was a part of a great Muslim empire which is called Faris. And at the time of Huzur Akram sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, this was a state. All the Muslim states of Russia were known as Khawaneen. And they were the people who had invaded Europe and other territories west of them and completely overpowered them. During their supremacy, Russia was nothing. Even the Tsars paid tributes to them. So the history begins with that period. And Turkey was also a small part of this great empire. Later on, when Russia became powerful, it started encroaching upon the erstwhile rulers' territories. Who were the rulers before this time? So it encroached upon them and gradually annexed many Muslim states to USSR. And in that process, many areas of Turkey were also taken over. But Turkey as such never bowed down to the will of USSR. This is wrong. This question is wrongly phrased. Never was Turkey as itself a part of the USSR. Never. So I read his history.
I think he mentions about Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan.
But these states, with reference to the history I am quoting, not with reference to an imaginary history that Turkey was once under USSR. It's wrong. Turkey has never been under the United States of Russia. Right? That has to be corrected. And you should have reacted against this question yourself. Being a Turkish lady, you said, what nonsense are you speaking? Turkey is a proud nation which once created under the Muslim rule and once liberated from the so-called Khulafa, then Turkey took over the role of Khulafa and started defending the barriers, the boundaries of Islam, of the Muslim countries. So Turkey is a great country which should not be reduced to such small thing as the questioner visualizes. But later on, nowadays, there is a great upheaval in the Muslim states. Each of them wants to be independent of Russian rule. Some have rebelled, and you know the result of that attempted rebellion, but others are doing it very wisely. The problems they are facing is twofold. if they get liberated from Russia, the Muslim countries around would think this is the time for them to go and capture the void which is created. And that is why all big Muslim states around are attempting to enter these states and gain some influence for themselves. This is what the rulers of those states are afraid of. They want to be liberated from Russia, but not in a manner that they are enslaved by the so-called Muslim states. This is the struggle which is going on. And in that, I think Turkey should play an important role. But unfortunately, Turkey is already carried away by Israeli-American influences. The Turkish army, which was once a very proud independent army, has been practically enslaved. So I doubt if in this row Turkey can play any real role. She is involved elsewhere. But on the whole, we are in touch with the Muslim states, and we also submit our advice humbly to the rulers through various means which we have at our disposal. And they are very grateful for that advice. They always act upon it whenever an advice is needed, and we send them to them. So we are also participating in this new phenomenon while sitting here, and in a manner that the rulers accept that. They have now recognized us as a religious community which has no political ends. We only want to help, and our advice has saved them from many blunders. So inshallah, we will take care of that in future as well. Right? Now, it is only time for the answer to be translated, right? Can I be permitted now? Thank you.